EGM Network.
Treasure Coast Connector. Connecting residents and businesses of the Treasure Coast. And here's your host, Ellen Contreras.
Welcome to Treasure Coast Connector. I'm your host, Ellen Contreras, and this episode is partially sponsored by Libby Weissman and her team at Senior Transition Navigator and Luxury Homes of the Treasure Coast. Libby works with seniors and their families, helping with transition into vibrant senior living with services like downsizing, decluttering, packing, moving, relocation, estate sales, and more. For a free consultation, give Libby a call at 772-783-2800. You can visit her at seniortransitionnavigator.com and luxuryhomesofthetreasurecoast.com. Now, marketing today is fast-paced and it is ever evolving. And, standing out from the crowd is not easy, especially because there are so many options. There's TV, radio, print, internet, social media, and a host of other things. Well, joining me in the studio today to talk about this is Amy Dowd. She is the owner of Coastal Marketing Solutions, and she is very passionate about helping her clients to, grow through tailored marketing strategies that get them business. And we've got a lot to talk about, so welcome to the show.
Thanks, Ellen.
Yes, I'm very happy to have you here.
Very happy to be here.
Yes, we have, discussed all sorts of things, off camera. We even tried to tackle the meaning of life and world peace.
We did.
Yeah. So, but we're going to sell those solutions. So we're not going to say it over the air here.
No, we can't talk about it right now.
We're going to market it to the right people.
That's right.
Get it? Pun. I do this because Cindy, the show producer, demands puns at least once a show.
I love that. I love that for us.
Yes. So now, before we talk about all that you do, I'd love for you to share, a little bit about your background and why you wanted to get in marketing and have your own company.
I'm, I guess, a self-described marketing geek, although I think I actually got that from a client who I adore. And I said, yeah, I kind of am a marketing geek. I went to college for marketing, and it spoke to me. And that was in Rhode Island at Bryant University. And then I got into marketing into a few different businesses. One was a senior living community, which ended up being more of a real estate sales type of thing, which wasn't my forte. I wanted the more creative strategic side of it. I ended up going to work for a local community bank on Cape Cod in Massachusetts, and they were starting their own marketing department. Everything had been outsourced before. Nothing was, the radio station would be doing some things, and then the print advertising would do their thing, but it was different in something else. So nothing was cohesive.
Right. It was piecemeal.
Right.
Okay.
And so that was the first thing I sort of tackled, was trying to bring it into its own brand and making sure that we were the same across all of the different avenues. So I did that for 12 years. And then financial services and the financial crisis, 2008, changed things a little bit. And so what I did was I started doing everything that I had been doing for the bank. I started to do for small businesses, which we were. I had a really good group of people that I knew that were able to refer me to from through the different advertising avenues. They knew the work that I did, so they were happy to refer me. And so I built my business that way, starting in 2009. And I've been doing it ever since as Coastal Marketing Solutions. So,
And then now you're here on the Treasure
I am,
Coast.
but I still have clients up north.
I was going to say, with the internet, with the computer, you, as a matter of fact, it does say on your website under the contact page that you're in, Martin County, but you work with clients all over the place.
All over the place. Yeah, I can work with anyone because thankfully, if there's anything good that came out of 2020, was that I learned that you can actually work remotely from anywhere with the use of Zoom for meetings, and you can share screens, you can do everything. So I can work remotely with businesses anywhere, which is fantastic, and I can teach classes to anyone, anywhere.
Yes.
So I still do classes to different groups on Cape Cod, and I'm actually beginning to set that up for the fall for different groups down here and as well. And so it's worked out very well, and I'm very very pleased with doing that. And if I have businesses locally, I certainly want to come out and visit.
Sure.
It's fun to go out to the actual businesses.
Yeah.
But if it happens to be farther away, it's not a problem.
Yeah.
And we can definitely do it. I've been working now for 4 years down here with my clients on Cape Cod. So it works very, very well.
Well, very good. So now every business wants to stand out, especially from their competition. Social media is a wonderful thing.
Yes.
Okay. And ads are good, but that's a whole other world unto itself.
Yes.
And you have to be really careful. The average person, I would say, don't try to do it on your own. Get an expert, because the budget can be blown within moments, right?
Absolutely.
But the social media world, it's a proverbial pool of messages.
It is.
Bazillions, okay? So you can have a lot of followers.
Sure.
But it doesn't mean that everybody's going to see your stuff.
And often they don't.
So explain that to people.
Sure.
And go into a little bit of detail on what a good alternative is.
Yes. Well, a lot of people, we hear it at networking events that they have a Facebook page but they don't have a website. And you and I both go shiver every time we hear that.
Yeah.
Because you don't own your social media page.
Exactly.
In fact, you're not paying for it per se, but you are, in a sense, leasing it. It's your space there. But if something happens, I think a few months ago, Facebook was down for 8 hours and people were freaking out.
Yeah, and sometimes platforms can fall out of favor, like MySpace.
I
love to use that as an example.
Yeah, it could just disappear one day.
Yeah.
So, having your own dedicated personal website is really important. Now, I don't happen to build websites. I know plenty of wonderful people that do, and I happily refer them. But you really should own your space, even if it's a one page that you scroll. That's all you need in some instances. Some instances you need a lot more.
Right, depending on what your business is, but it shows that you are a legitimate business owner.
Absolutely. And you own that space.
Yeah.
You can't suddenly disappear on you, and along with that, with social media, you are at the will of the algorithm of the day, as I like to call it.
Yes.
Because once you sort of start to figure out an algorithm, they change it on you.
Yeah. They want to keep their 35 million engineers at Facebook alone happily employed.
And they want you to advertise and things like that, which can be a great option for some people, but it's not for everyone, and you shouldn't have to.
Right.
So the problem with social media is that oftentimes you really only, even if somebody's following you, your message only gets in front of them 1 to 2% of the time on Facebook.
1 to 2%.
Yes.
I'm looking at you
Yes.
people through my camera lens.
1
I know
to
who you are.
2%. It might be up to 5% on Instagram or something like that, but you're not getting in front of them.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm sure you see it when you scroll through your own personal thing.
Oh,
and it's like,
sure.
okay, I never see these people, and I have to go hunting for them,
And
which
all
I
of a
do.
sudden, I'll see somebody's things
Right.
after I haven't seen them for a while.
months.
And then the other thing, in addition to the website, building your own email list.
100%.
You own it.
Own it.
And then what do we do with emails?
We
What do you do
What
with
do I do with
Yeah.
emails? Yes, I do work with Constant Contact as a partner with them. In all honesty, though, I was a client long before I ever started working as a partner with them. But because I was doing my own emails,
Yeah.
and the program for the partners wasn't even invented at that point in
wow.
time.
Okay.
So I've been working with them for a very long time. Emails are really important. And they're actually, a lot of people say to me, aren't emails dead?
No.
No, they're not.
Again, looking at you people
That's right.
giving me the side eye on the other side
Exactly.
of the camera lens, it is not dead.
Email is
I'm
not
very
dead.
passionate about
I know.
this. Yeah.
And oddly enough, I just got I get a fortnightly, which I love that term, fortnightly email from Ann Handley, which I'm not sure if but she's the founder of Marketing Profs. Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
And
yes.
an author, and she's just a lot. She's great, but I actually got her newsletter yesterday, and large brands such as Nike and NASCAR are starting emails up a little bit differently. They're telling stories. It's not about selling per se, but they're telling stories. And emails for the smaller businesses, like you and I, and a lot of the people that we know, it's very, very important because one, you own your list. These people have signed up and actually want to talk to you. It's permission based.
Yeah.
And so it's really important that you stay in contact with them.
Yes.
They want to hear from you. And it costs 8 times more to try to, to spend on advertising and everything else to try to track down a new customer
Then an email.
It's even more than that for email.
Yeah.
But to be able to reach out to your own customers, get more business from them in the end, and also have them be your best salespeople.
That is true.
I mean, they're the ones who are going to refer their friends and clients. Oh, you like the newsletter that I got? I can tell you who will do that.
Yeah.
So it's very important.
But you know what we're going to do? Because I'm looking at my little timer thing. We are going to have to take a break. But before we do, give your website and your phone number, please, for the iHeart Radio and podcasters.
Sure. My phone number is 508.
We have it right here. 508.
Thank you.
504
7300. There's a brain thing there. And it is coastalmarketinggeek.com is the website.
Okay. And with that, we have a lot more to discuss. You're just going to have to wait. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
If you dream of creating a home that embodies sophisticated island living, visit Sunshine Furniture now during our 50% off Tommy Bahama and Lexington Fall Home event. Bedroom, living and dining room, home office, media, and occasional pieces, Tommy Bahama furniture is distinctive and unique, yet inviting and comfortable, and is all 50% off. We're also having a floor sample closeout sale on outdoor furniture where you can save up to half price on selected closeout patio sets from Berlin Garden, Kingsley Bate, Brown Jordan, telescope, and others. Chaises, chairs, sofas, love seats, dining sets, and fire pits, all built to withstand the Florida elements, and we specialize in replacement cushions, umbrellas, outdoor lamps, and rugs. Also, all pictures, lamps, and accessories are half price. Don't forget to visit our outlet and sales center directly across the street for the best deals anywhere. Sunshine Furniture, 1295 US 1 in Vero Beach. Visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com and come in now for the 50% off Tommy Bahama fall sale.
Welcome to Riverside Theater's Comedy Zone, where the comedy is wild, untamed, and downright hilarious. Hit the zone this Friday and Saturday night at 6:30 and 8:30 for the Treasure Coast's best live stand-up comedy show, featuring nationally recognized comedians with cabaret-style seating and food and drink table service. Buy tickets at riversidetheater.com and get ready for a night of non-stop laughs.
Parent Academy invites you to a free workshop for parents and caregivers of neurodivergent children on Saturday, September 20th. Learn strategies and approaches from a panel of experts who help kids thrive each day. The first 25 registered attendees get a $25 Amazon gift card free. Parent Academy, Saturday, September 20th from 9:30 to noon at Thrive in Vero. Register at 772-770-4811. Brought to you by the Mental Health Collaborative of Indian River County.
Welcome back to Treasure Coast Connector. I'm your host, Ellen Contreras, and I'm with Amy Dowd, the owner of Coastal Marketing Solutions. And I like the website. It's coastalmarketinggeek.com.
Correct.
Because one of your friends / clients was so enthralled by your marketing knowledge that he just said, "You're a geek, a marketing geek."
It's true.
So very good. So you were like typing on the URL, is this domain available? I love that.
Yeah, well, and speaking of domains, it was, coastal marketing, as it turns out, is kind of popular. So
yes,
some of the ones that I was looking for was not available. And I'm certainly a marketing geek, and I work with digital, so it kind of all worked together.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
So we covered a lot of information in the first half, that's really about, businesses and about them. But now I'd like to talk about your marketing agency and the services that you offer.
Sure. Well, I can do a lot of different marketing services. I do a lot of strategy for people. I help them to sort of figure out, I kind of offer a one-page marketing plan. Marketing plan doesn't have to be complicated and it doesn't have to be scary. It's really just figuring out who's your target market, where are they, and where do we find them, and how do we get your message out to them.
Yeah.
And so I kind of help them with that. And then we take it from there, and we work within everyone's budget. So if you have a small budget, that's okay. We'll figure it out, I'm not afraid of that. But
that's good to know, because if you're working with a startup and they have a very small budget and you're getting results and then all of a sudden they're generating revenue, then they can baby step and then grow their business in all areas, including marketing.
Exactly.
Okay, very good.
So I've worked with the startups. I've worked with the solopreneurs. I'm a solopreneur.
So am I.
Exactly. And so, I uniquely understand what they're going through. And money can be tight. And, we just talk about it. We work it out, And the important thing is to get your business going and rolling and getting those clients back in and engaging with them. And it's really important to do that. So strategy is one of the first things. Okay. And then, with that said, with a small budget, the most economical way to reach your clients is by having a Constant Contact email marketing program. And Constant Contact, by the way, is a lot more than just email these days. They also have a great way to schedule social media and work it out from the emails that you do, and that you can make it into different sizes, and schedule it out ahead of time. So maybe, solopreneurs like you and I could actually have a vacation one day,
yes.
and you schedule it out. The other thing that is really great about them is that they're starting to include more and more AI. Constant Contact's been around a long, long time, over 25 years. And they have a lot of data that they have mined through, and they have a lot of great suggestions for great subject lines, even things that somebody as good as I or you might not think of, you know. So it's really nice the way they're starting to do that. But it also lets you segment your lists, and so that you can get individual messages out to the people that really are looking for that product or service.
Right.
And and we can work together on that to figure that out. And it's very, I've tried to work with other email marketing programs that they have. Constant Contact's just the best. It's easy. It's easy for the person that does not know how to do this stuff. Yeah. It's drag and drop to put together an email or a social media piece. And it's here, it's quick, it's easy, it's reliable. You're going to get out to, 97% of the people on your list, your message is going to get in front of. A lot better than 1% to 2% of your followers.
My gosh,
and it just makes sense. You get it out there, you get customers. On average, for every dollar you spend, you're getting $36 back.
Very nice. Did you hear that? Again, I'm looking at you people, the ones that are still giving me the side eye. For every dollar you spend, 36 you get back. Right. That's a really good ratio.
It is. And
Cindy is also very impressed. Yes.
And, and Constant Contact is not as expensive as people think either.
Okay.
The basic program starts out at like $12 a month. That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's a couple of coffees at Starbucks, So,
and then if somebody is, fortunate enough to grow nicely and they're getting more and more followers, by the time they end up with an email list, let's say of 100,000 names, okay, they're making so much money that whatever that monthly subscription then goes up to at that level, that's still chump change for them.
It is. It's really a great bargain in my estimation.
It's a good problem to have.
It is a good problem to have. So, but it just makes sense. And I'm focusing my business more and more on just Constant Contact because people need to understand how great it is to work on that.
Well, very good. So now we have a few minutes left. So I'd like to talk about, because you mentioned AI.
Yes.
What are some of the trends that you're seeing, or what are some of the things that you're seeing that you would like the small and medium-sized businesses to know about that maybe they should consider or focus on?
Yeah, AI is a great buzzword. It's being integrated into everything. However, it's not necessary for all people, it's being integrated into everything. So you're kind of using it in the background like you are with Constant Contact. But I see trends of people just being more authentic, being human. We don't want to see, I don't want to see a person that's, I don't know if it's real or not. I want it to be real.
Yeah, I know. Some of them that are just too slickly produced.
Yes.
So the actual business owner themselves communicating.
Yeah. And it's not, I understand it's not comfortable for everyone to do, but you need to get comfortable with it, to be honest. Everything is video these days on Facebook.
I know, I love it. We have 6 cameras in this studio. Yay! So much fun.
Exactly. So,
great for my almost 60-year-old face, but we have 1 minute.
High def,
High def cameras, So what is your phone number and your website, please?
Okay, phone number is 508-504-7300. And my website is coastalmarketinggeek.com.
Very good. So I just want to say thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
And I know I was teasing some of you listeners, but we really want to see all the businesses grow and succeed. So you want to get with Amy. If you don't want to grow and succeed, then don't talk to Amy. That's what I have to say.
That's right.
But I also have to say, if you are a senior, I would like for you to talk to Libby at seniortransitionnavigator.com and luxuryhomesofthetreasurecoast.com for vibrant senior living. 772-783-2800. And that brings me to the end of my show. See you next week.